Hello and welcome to the third episode of Last Minute Changes, an improvised team-based game where we try and make a story somehow. I'm joined by Yogi, James, Ryan and Yusuf.
Hello.
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 Basically you guys are going to work as a team to tell a story. We have Yogi as a narrator, James as the protagonist, and Ryan and Yusuf as the side characters. You three have to, whenever you speak during a round, that will count as dialogue. Before the show, we picked a log line. They went with, when a random stranger runs up and whispers the most secretive secret of all secrets and then runs away, our hero mishears them. And for the protagonist, they've gone with an innocent bystander who's always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Very fitting, I think.
Okay, so basically the first round will be sort of like the Act 1, and you'll have 5 minutes, but there will be one last minute change about halfway through. So watch out for that. Okay, is everyone ready?
Yes.
Cool.
And raring to go.
Thanks.
Very ready. Going to be a very good game.
Okay, your round starts now.
There was a man. He was walking along the street. His name was Georgie. Georgie? Yes, Georgie, the protagonist. And he found a man lying on the floor. And he thought to himself,
wow, there's a man lying on the floor.
So he bent over and he said to the man,
Man!
and the man responded, it turned out there was a very good reason why he was lying on the floor.
I've been stabbed in the back.
Before he died, he whispered something into Georgie's ear.
The government are stealing information from everyone's brains. You need to get to the clock tower by 3 o'clock or everyone will die.
And then he died. Georgie then said out aloud what he thought he heard.
The government are stealing everyone's stains, and everyone is happy.
And he thought,
Well, bloody hell, that's a turn up for the books.
and he wanted to thank the government, so he went running along towards Windsor Castle, where he thought the government were. On the way, he met the Queen.
Hi, Queen.
Good evening.
It's afternoon.
Don't sass me, young man.
She felt very sassed indeed. Georgie, however, was very displeased by this Queen.
I'm purely displeased by you, madam.
Be displeased all you wish. I am your majesty, and you shall bow when you're in the presence of me.
Okay, last minute change. One of the side characters is keen on making this a duo protagonist movie.
Oh
The
dear.
Queen quite liked Georgie. So
Yeah.
much so, she wanted to join him on an adventure.
You know, I'd rather like to get out the house today. I'll join you in your frivolity.
Well, that's all well and good, but what can you offer?
My face on many pieces of money.
I'm going to see the government to congratulate them for cleaning our stains, maybe.
Okay, I'll get Jeeves round. Jeeves! Jeeves! Fetch me the car!
Jeeves came running.
Oh, you're right, mate. What do you want?
Jeeves, please speak English next time and fetch the Royce.
No, yeah, I'll get the rolls, yeah.
They jumped in the Rolls Royce, and the Queen shouted at Jeeves the destination.
To the government, Jeeves!
No, do you mean the real government or the offie?
We'll go to the real one this time, thank you.
Right, yeah, we don't talk about that, do we?
No, not in front of our guests, Jeeves.
Unfortunately, Jeeves had also misheard what the Queen said regarding the destination, and he thought,
Right, we're going pub.
and so he drove with Georgie and the Queen to the nearest pub.
Okay, you have about a minute left.
They stop and they get out the car and they all walk into the pub.
Oh, yes, I do feel like Mr. Cameron often comes here. Young man, open the door for me.
Queen, are you sure this is the government?
Yes, why not?
It says the Nag's Head.
Oh, yes, it does. Well, that's what they call David these days.
The Queen had an inkling that she went to the wrong place, but because of her pride, she said,
Yes, this is where David is. Now come on, little man.
and they all walked into the pub. They sat down, and Georgie went over to the bartender.
Hello, I'll have a pint of bitter, please.
Bitter? What kind of bitter?
Actually no, where's the government?
Round the corner, love.
Queen, we've made a mistake.
End scene. Well, that's a great start, everyone. That's the best inciting incident I've ever seen. Okay.
Do you mean it?
Yes, I do, generally.
Oh, it's
Okay.
good.
So we'll go into round 2, where you have 10 minutes, and this is where the adventure really begins, and you'll have 3 moments where something will happen, last minute change that you'll have to consider. So, yes, let's begin now.
They all sat down with a pint. Jeeves was already on his 8th pint and decided to talk a little bit about some secrets about his life.
So then, I says, God blimey, this slating's falling off the roof, isn't it? So I goes inside, goes up to attic, and a dead baby, a dead baby's rocking horse, right, was there, and I refurbished it. So I did. I waxed it down and sold it on a car boot.
During his reminiscent of his past,
How are you working for the Queen?
the Queen, also quite tipsy, thought that Jeeves reminded her of Prince Philip, the late Prince Philip, and decided to make a move on Jeeves.
Prince Philip is still alive. I'll
Not
have
in
you
this
know.
story.
Wow, such charisma, such a way with words, such hairy arms. This Jeeves, oh Jeeves, you remind me so of my long lost love. Oh, how he would tickle me with his forearm hair. Oh, how he would hold me in the moonlight.
She put her hand on his thigh and gently moved it towards his crotch.
Oh, Philip, I do miss you. I miss you so much.
Nah, mate, nah, I'm out of here.
And Jeeves left, leaving Georgie and the Queen together. Georgie was not too happy.
Look, Queen, I'm not very happy about this, love.
You don't need to be happy. We just need to get things moving again, young man.
We've lost our way. We're supposed to be thanking the government. How are we going to get there?
Well, we don't need to thank the government. Just thank me. I'll pass it on.
That wouldn't do, so they decided to walk out the pub and they were going to walk towards the government.
Okay, last minute change. The producers want the protagonist to be a villain now.
Okay. Going through... They went through an alleyway and Georgie wanted a bit of action.
Oh dear.
Yeah, don't mind that. I had a bomb to blow up the government, but I'm more interested in this now. Queen, take off the dress.
Oh, no thank you. It took 20 minutes to put on.
Look, Jeeves is gone now. There's no one to protect you.
Georgie got his gun out.
But is that gun in your pocket, or... Oh, that's so veiny!
It was both a gun and he was very pleased to see her.
Oh, dear. Oh, Philip, you would protect me so.
Yeah, where are your corgis now, love?
Philip was my husband, you little dick.
I'm gonna grab your corgis, is what I'm saying.
I'm going to grab your penis and shove it up your ass.
And the Queen, with some acrobatic manoeuvres, managed to grab the peni and put it right up the bottom.
Okay, let's go.
And the Queen left, leaving Georgie, the bad Georgie with a blocked bottom.
You're mad, Queen. I don't know why I voted for you. I hate you.
See you next time. Bye.
Georgie ran to the street and called for a taxi.
Taxi.
Very soon a taxi driver came over and dropped off.
Hola!
He was Spanish and a woman.
Hi, can I go to the government?
See you again!
Last minute change. The narrator keeps forgetting everyone's names.
Paul then opened the door and jumped into the cab. The taxi driver's name was Mikhail.
It's Marco!
Georgie told him where to go.
Up my arse, mate.
Oh, you want me?
Yeah, to the government, please.
So Paella drove the taxi all the way through to central London, where they made it to Oxford Circus, where there was a grad show going on. Jimmy was quite taken aback by all these students outside the courthouse hotel.
What the fuck are we doing here, you bloody immigrant?
See, student.
No, I said the government. You've taken us to some weird student thing.
See, yes, good student.
Mr. Marakaraka opened the door and kicked out Thomas and drove off with a middle finger.
Puta!
You took my middle finger.
And so Johnny went to the courthouse hotel for more information.
Excuse me, sir. Where can I get some information on the government, please?
Hello there, and welcome to the Courthouse Hotel. What can I do for you again?
Yeah, the government. Where can I find them?
The government. Well, interesting story that. The government was formed in 1702 when the Queen was thinking, I don't know quite what to do with this, with the country these days. So I'm going to ask a bunch of men to do it for me. So she got a bunch of men and she said, hey, do you know how to run a country? And they were like, yeah.
Last minute change. We need more romance.
Do we? Okay. And then, whilst the hotel manager was spouting about the government,
it's absolutely fantastic, darling. I don't know why you think about it, but enough.
He slipped a note which read, "Meet Yusuf, room 304 for more information." And so Georgie went upstairs to room 304. He opened the door to see a very naked Yusuf.
Whoa there!
Hello.
Hi. Why was I sent here?
Because I sent you here.
I see. Do you know where the government is?
Oh, yes.
Right, and where are they?
Come over here if you want to find out.
I worry that's not what's going to happen.
Oh, it needs to happen, baby.
I think I might just stand here and try and ascertain the information.
Oh, no. That's not going to happen.
Fortunately, that didn't work for Georgie. He needed to think of something to get this information. What did Yusuf really want?
I suppose if it will get me the information, I'll walk over. First, let me read the Bible that's in this drawer here.
Oh, I ripped that out ages ago, honey.
Why?
I had to bait it on it. Well, me and 6 other boys.
Suddenly, a bellboy came over and dropped all the food.
Oh, yeah, sorry, crap. I was just hiding in that cupboard over there. Yeah, I'll just climb
Oh,
back in.
hello.
Oh, yeah, don't tell him.
You gonna join us? Come have a sit down with us.
I think you should sit with Yusuf, and I might pop off and try and find the government.
Oh, you're going with the government?
Yeah, do you know where they are?
Yeah, I can show you.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, just come over here.
Okay. See, a similar thing just happened, actually. Is there no way you can tell me where they are?
No, yeah, funny story actually. I once broke a man's arm off because I yanked them towards me.
And so he realised that was a code word for Yank Road, where David Cameron really lives.
I better go to Yank Road. Excuse me, sir.
Oh no, there he goes.
And Georgie jumped out the window.
Ah!
And he landed on a horse.
Ha! Gallop, you mighty stallion.
The horse could talk.
Hello there.
Hello, how strange. Take me to the government.
Why, yes indeed.
Thank you.
So the horse galloped to Yank Road. Roll high!
The best time. Wow.
Really? You had to bring me into it somehow? Naked as well? Why? Why?
It was,
I'm pretty sure that's libelous.
it's a perfect story. There was another Yusuf at another grad show.
Being rejected again by another 2 guys.
Wow, this story is going all over the place.
Indeed.
Yeah,
quite
but
romantic.
we've reached the midpoint now.
We are getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, are we? God.
Into round 3, another 10 minutes, another 3 last-minute changes. Let's get the timer ready. And begin.
Georgie and the horse got outside Yank Road. They found Cameron's house.
Cameron's house.
Yes.
And he knocked on the door. And so did Georgie. And David Cameron opened the door to see a talking horse and Georgie.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you David Cameron?
Yeah, I am. Come straight in. I'm making waffles.
Yeah, I almost got tricked earlier. I think I've been tricked again. Can you show any ID that you are David Cameron?
Yeah, here you are.
And he showed some ID and it said Tom Jimmy Jump. And it was a picture of a dog.
Right, this says Tom Jimmy Jump.
Yeah, I'm sponsoring him.
Right, there's a picture of a dog.
Yeah, I'm sponsoring him.
For what?
For racing.
For racing.
Right. Well, I'll come in then.
Yeah, I'm making waffles.
Yeah, you said. Do you know where I could actually get in touch with the real David Cameron?
Do you like waffles?
The horse did.
Why, yes, I do. Well, you can have plenty. I've made too many.
Last-minute change. 2 side characters need to have a heated argument.
These waffles are burnt. What? How dare you? This is clearly burnt waffles. I've been working my fingers to the bone all morning making those waffles. Well, you may as well chuck your fingers in the bin. These are useless waffles. Useless.
The horse was so angry it pooed all over the carpet.
Oh, God, get out. I'm going to have to get the cleaners again. That's twice in 2 days now. That's half as what you deserve. When you break your leg, you have to get shot in the head. That's a cruel injustice, young man. I'll be off with you, you Derby basher.
Right, Jimmy Jump, where's the actual David Cameron?
It turned out he was using code words. And David Cameron was really at the Greyhound racetrack.
He's at the Greyhound racetrack.
Oh.
Look, it's in this issue of the pink newspaper.
And he showed him the newspaper. He was correct.
Oh, you're correct.
Yes, I don't lie.
Do you
Apart from what I
recommend
did.
the pink newspaper?
Yes, but I recommend every newspaper. I'm not biased.
Oh, well, that's very good of you.
Georgie, I think it's time to go.
Yeah, sure.
It's time he went. You can stay.
I might stay actually.
If
I've made waffles,
He's made waffles.
and they're not burnt.
The horse was very angry and decided to gallop off to find his friends for revenge.
shitheads!
He will definitely be back.
Right, you can go now. I don't actually like people.
Oh, okay.
But it turned out that the racecourse was actually in Timothy John John's garden.
No, get out! Get out!
No, please, just let me go in your garden.
No!
Pit,
I'm not that kind of man!
it looks nice. I'm not going to do anything.
But Alan Titchmarsh popped over. He had just been pruning.
Hello there. What seems to be going on? Oh, is
Jesus
it-
Christ, not Owen again! What have I told you about snipping my edges?
oh, well, they were getting very untidy, and is that horse compost? That'd be good for the hedges, dear.
Yeah, I'll let you use it if you let me in the garden.
Oh yeah, certainly.
No, it's not. It's to say whether you can or can't. It's my garden, my manure.
Well, I'm out
Not
here.
your manure.
It's my manure.
It's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's Alan. It's not his.
I don't want to get in the way of this, but
But then Alan Titchmarsh tripped over with his hedge cutters and stabbed Timothy John John right in the heart.
oh dear, I seem to have stabbed Timothy.
Jesus Christ, I'm bleeding out. I'm bleeding out.
Well, let's get on with this, shall we?
Last minute change. The protagonist needs a character arc. Try and get that down in 1 minute.
Georgie then had a quick ponder.
You know what, Alan? I really need to find a meaning in my life.
Oh, that's quite a big task.
Yeah, see, I want to find the government to thank them for cleaning stains, but I need to find some meaning in my life. Can you help?
Alan gave him 2 options. He had to choose one.
I'll give you 2 options, young man. I will say that you either help me shovel this horse manure into the garden so that we can bury this poor man that we just murdered, or
He's still alive, actually.
no, he's dead. He's definitely dead. So you can help me do that, or I'll stab you with the shears myself.
Georgie had to quickly make the decision.
I think that less stabby one, the shit one.
Okay, well, you contemplate your life, and I'll get the body in the grave, shall we? That's nice.
That was Georgie's first wrong decision. He now needed to make 2 right decisions, and in the garden, he was offered another choice.
Would you like to dig the shit or the hole?
Shit.
He made the correct decision and shoveled some shit. Now he was offered another decision.
Would you like a cup of tea or a cup of coffee?
Have you got hot chocolate?
I don't know. Timmy, oh yes. I think we do. It's quite a nice house. It should do.
You see, I've learnt my lesson. If I want something, I should ask for it.
And that was the lesson he learnt after making a wrong decision and then 2 right decisions.
Now, where's the government?
It's just down the road.
Oh.
Didn't know I'd tell you that. Well, finish with the horse manure, son. And
Fuck off.
don't you speak to me that way, young man. I've still got the shears, you know.
And the final last minute change. Cut to many years later.
It's now 2027. Georgie had found David Cameron, who had died. at that very minute, and another government official came round and mistook Georgie for David Cameron, and so for the next 20 years, Georgie had to pretend to be the Prime Minister, and this was his 8th day on the office.
It's been quite a while, but I'm finally here by myself in an office, talking to myself.
Suddenly, the Deputy Prime Minister came running in.
Well, Daisy!
Oh, for not you again.
If it ain't my old pal Davey.
Did you trick your way in as well?
They seems like they come some kind of Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister.
Yeah, you're not, are you? You're some weird man from the street. Look, maybe
I
you
got
can
me
help.
some chicken.
Yeah, no, great. I wanted to thank the government for cleaning up our stains. Now I am the government. What am I supposed to do?
Wow, Lordy, praise the Lord.
Suddenly, MO5 boss John Johnson kicks down the door. He was on the case for 20 years to find out, was that the real Prime Minister? And he just got his answer.
What are you doing here?
I'm being Prime Minister.
You have no business being the Prime Minister. Get out of this office.
I'm David Cameron.
1 minute left.
You're clearly not the Prime Minister. Get out of this office before I put a bullet in your head and make you.
Look, there was someone pretending to be David Cameron. He had a dog as his picture. It was on his badge. That was false, definitely. That wasn't him, but I definitely am.
Are you on hallucinogenics?
No.
Well, you should be with speaking like that.
But then the Deputy Prime Minister was also an expert in samuraiism and got out his sword to defend David Cameron.
Well, I'll be if I ain't got me some sword.
Well, that's good for you. But this
I'm
is...
gonna thrust this right in your pelvis. Wow!
Well, that was unnecessary, sir.
I just sprint your side.
John Johnson was now cut in two, but he still continued to interrogate the Prime Minister.
What brought you here? When did you come here?
Can you
when
stab
did you
him
replace?
again?
I'll chop that dang thing's head off.
So he chopped it off.
Up. Wow, what a climatic ending. We got the final round of 5 minutes
Okay.
to sum up this
don't-
wacky adventure in the abrupt resolution round. And there will be one more last minute change.
Ooh.
Be wary, and your time begins now.
With the chief of the MI5, John Johnson, dead on the floor, the Prime Minister had to cover up this murder.
Deputy, help me put a blanket over him.
When I say, if I ain't see me a blankie right here.
We don't say that anymore. But I'll just put a rug over him myself.
He puts a rug over the dead carcass, and they covered up the mess. Suddenly, a reporter, a very sniffy reporter, runs into the room.
Well, hello, Mr. Cameron. I'm here for our 5 o'clock interview. Oh, what seems to...
That's just a little model I'm doing. Don't look, because it's not finished. It's going to be a
okay.
race car.
That's fantastic. Well, come along. I'm supposed to be doing an on-the-spot interview with
Last minute change. We want to turn this into a TV show. Can you set up a pilot episode, please?
Okay. But unfortunately, the Prime Minister uttered the truth out to the reporter.
I killed someone!
you. Oh, dear. This will be great from...
And then the reporter reported the entire ordeal, which led to Georgie going to jail. So his brother decided to tattoo the map of the jail to get himself into the jail so that he could set free his brother.
I'm going to set 3, my brother.
It's just Yusuf.
No, that Yusuf character from 20 years ago. No, he was much sexier. No, I'm your brother. Hello, remember me?
Sorry, yes, it's been a long time.
Yes.
changed.
Yeah. Do you want me to break you out of here?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, right. Let's
In
get
fact,
this
you
show.
could say it's a prison break.
We could do, but I don't think we can.
Patent pending.
Yeah, my lawyer said I'm not allowed to call it that.
Oh.
But yeah, we'll get you out of here. So start digging at that wall, and in about 6 months we'll be out of here.
And they started digging, and halfway through they met with Dufresne, who was also digging a hole.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I am
What are you doing?
just sanding down these chess pieces.
Right. What for?
For my own amusement, really.
Okay. Are you not digging a hole as well?
No.
And then Morgan Freeman entered the hole.
Well, hello. I'm Morgan Freeman.
No, you're not.
Shut your face.
Oh, he is.
This was like some sort of crossover.
How do we get out of here, Morgs?
Well, you gotta keep digging.
Is that life advice or jail advice, Morgan Freeman?
Think of it as you will.
Thank you for that very vague piece of information.
A minute and a half left.
I'm
And
Morgan
so
Freeman.
they reached season 2 of this crossover TV show where they were free and on an island with Bear Grylls.
Hey, Bear, what's your favourite colour?
Yellow.
Sounds like you.
And that was the end of season 2. Season 3 was amazing because it's in space.
Hey, Bear and Morgs, we're in space.
I'm Morgan Freeman. And yes, we are.
But then another spaceship arrived. It was a Death Star.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh no, we're not allowed to use that, are we?
Darth Vader. I mean, Darth Vader
Hello.
beamed into the ship.
Can you speak? Do you have a pro...
Do you come in peace?
Fuck off, I'm doing a bit.
I don't know how to take this character.
This- he was dying.
again.
Darth Vader accidentally leaned on a button which shot a megaton nuke at the Earth.
Lee and. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for playing. That was episode 3.
Yeah.
Thanks
that-
for listening.
At all usable?
Maybe.
Great ending, great ending.
Yeah, it was dragging throughout, but then in the end it just picked right up. Once you get well-known characters in, that's when it's good.
Act 3 was quite had all the plot.